Alrighty, everybody, welcome in to episode 30 of the Tampa Bay Rays Franchise, the Raychise, as what it is known. Sorry for the what seems to be longer and longer breaks between episodes, not on purpose, but things do happen. Tonight we have a debut of Cole Ragans, the guy that we acquired in the off-season, trading 4 of our top 20 prospects to get. If we definitely wanted to repeat as World Series champions, we needed to solidify that rotation, and I think we have done that. We will see him debut tonight. Hello, everybody. We will see him debut tonight against, well, the Detroit Tigers. We're going to see the Tigers again because that's just how it is. Next episode, I think what we're going to do is maybe we're going to go on the road and we're going to take on the Twins in the next episode. So that'll be a couple weeks down the line in game. Going with the same lineup. I don't know what the Tigers got. I kind of like that they hide it out where you can't really see them. So let's hop into it. Cole Ragans making his debut. Looks like they pretty much kept the same people. We are live on YouTube and Twitch. Oops.
From inside Tropicana Field here in Tampa Bay. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend set. It's the
Rubber
Detroit
match.
Tigers taking on the Tampa Bay Rays.
Yeah, we ended up losing game 2. Drew Rasmussen was fine, but the bullpen kind of gave it away. I like the game plan here. I need to look at this a lot more. So, we're not going to work this on the the hitters. We're looking at the pitchers here. Reese Olson is the starter. Scouting report, average strikeout ability, and average control. His projections look okay, for someone where he's at in their rotation. And then for us, Cole Ragans, strong strikeout ability and very good control. We will see that he has a very similar projection to Reese Olson. So, looks like everyone is available except for Brian Baker. And let's hop into it, shall we? Simple rubber match.
Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. And this is the rubber match, Siggy.
And these games can really shape your season, Boog. You always want to come through when you have a chance to win a series. That'll boost confidence amongst the entire organization.
We lost game 1, 5-3. That was the last episode, and then we come back and won game 2, 4-3.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
We are wanting to take the first series of the year, and we're going to rely on this man.
This one, Cole Ragans. Singy, he's a guy that can rack up a lot of strikeouts.
We'll see about that.
Yeah, Boog, this is a guy that struck out over 200 batters just a year ago. So he's definitely one of those guys that's got ridiculous swing and miss stuff. Hitters have to make a decision early, and that causes them to many times guess wrong and end up missing the baseball. But when you got a guy that's taking the mound that has the ability to send guys walking
leading it off for the
dugout,
Tigres.
it can be pretty fun to watch, and hopefully that's what we'll see in this one.
Ragans' first pitch, fastball, 97. Welcome to Tampa. Cole Ragans.
And a strike on the
Hopefully he will make a difference.
Ragans, a former All-Star, 30 years old now, a former first-round pick back in 2016.
He is pretty much a rental, making close to $20 million a season. I like his pitch mix. I just got to be able to toss with them. A lot of lefties in this lineup, but some of them are good against lefties.
Can't connect on the
that was not one of them.
Struck him out.
So Ragans gets his first strikeout as a Ray.
The Tigers lineup.
Hi, boy. Got Ozzie Albies starting tonight instead of Brett Beatty. So that'll be someone to watch.
Stepping in, Spencer Torkelson. 2 for 7 in the series so far. And that is out of play.
Ragans feels good to pitch with.
Certainly one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and double-digit strikeouts are not out of the norm in his starts.
It really hurt to give up Xavier Isaac, as Williamson should make this play.
Sends it to first.
It hurt a lot to trade Xavier Isaac because I really wanted him to be on the team, but you know, with Aranda locked up for another 3 years, and then Mike Boovie, younger with just as much power,
he wants to give the bullpen the day off, and the defense
didn't seem like it made a lot of sense to keep Xavier Isaac down with us.
And the way that hitters are swinging, they're trying to lift, trying to get
that
the ball
ball's
in the
tattooed
air.
to left field.
He's
Simpson will make that play. And Cole Ragans, clean 1-2-3 inning. Let's go to the bottom of the first. Your Rays coming up. Gavin Lux, David Kobayashi, and Jonathan Aranda.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And taking the ball for Detroit, Reese Olson. What do you have on him, Siggy?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has
Reese
a good
Olson
feel
on
for
the bump for the Tigers.
Right.
There are his numbers from last season.
Guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that
Take
can
a
make life
gander at him.
very difficult on his opponents.
We'll take a gander at him here. Let me check something real quick. As we take a look at Reese. I almost said Reese McGuire. Reese Olson. Oh, give me 1 second. There we go. All right, so Reese Olson, 28-year-old out of my state of Georgia. So 13th round pick in 2018. Sinker, change, slider, fastball, curveball. All of his pitches are pretty solid. With the pitch, he's got the Road Warrior quirk, so some of these attributes may be a little better. He's already regressing, though. Let's see what he's got for us today.
Gavin Lux.
Gavin Lux off to a slow start this season, leading it off.
Right through there for a strike. Lux launched a homer in his most recent game.
Feels good to get that World Series out of the way. Man, we got to get Gavin Lux swinging, though. 2 pitches in the zone. He's kind of our only, legitimate leadoff guy, in my opinion.
The wide, the kick, and the 1-2. Got him. Now
But boy, he is struggling to start the season off.
All right, let's take a look at the Rays lineup. They're dealing with a sinker specialist on the mound, which can be a big-time challenge when he's right and working mostly from the knees down.
Well, the
lineup's
key is
pretty
to lay
much
off
the
pitches
same.
down in the zone
We
until
switched
you're
Nemo
forced
and
to
Aranda.
swing. Set your
That's
sights
about it.
higher in the strike zone, looking for something elevated because sinkers are less effective up in the zone. They tend to flatten
David
out.
Kobayashi takes that first pitch, and he's going to rip it into the right center field gap. As we're going to go gap chopping.
And he starts his afternoon off right.
And David Kobayashi, 105 off the bat.
Over that one. Loud
Now at second
contact,
base.
leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off
Beautiful.
of his stick.
Now we got to get him in. I guess you could say the new engine of the offense is coming up.
1 out, runner at second. Jonathan Aranda getting ready to hit. 3 for 8 in the series coming in.
And Aranda first pitch swinging, you hang it, he bangs it. Rays up by 2 early on.
He circles the bases his first homer of the year, and it gives him the lead in the first.
Home run
It's
numero
2-0.
uno for Jonathan Aranda.
First pitch changeup, and he was all over it. Not sure if he was expecting off speed or not, but he picked up on the velocity
boy.
and punished it. Changeup up in the zone is a hitter's dream.
Yeah, that's
it's
right
a
up there.
fastball, but you're playing in real time. Most times,
Good
pitchers
pitch
ask for a
recognition
new
by
baseball,
Aranda.
just like right there.
And he is heavily rewarded. 423 feet.
One down. Junior Caminero next to hit for the Rays.
Ooh, love to see that. Not that swing, but the Jonathan Aranda home run. So Caminero off to a solid start this year.
The 0-1. Jackknifes out of the way.
Can't believe he's already 6 seasons into his career. And he's going to get a jam shot, and he's going to go into right center field. He's going to go into the gap.
Makes the turn and heads for second.
Center fielder going to take his time getting to
And
it.
he's in there. It's a first inning
And the
double.
big JC
Stringing
gets his
together,
first
that's
double of the
3
year.
hits in a row. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one
Take it.
back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Junior getting hot.
Man at second with one away. Now it's the right fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
Defense for the Tigers. Green, Meadows, and Perez around the outfield. Keith, McGonigal, all the Albies in Spencer Torkelson around the infield. Dylan Dingler behind the plate. DHing, I think it's Kerry Carpenter. So, in support of Reese Olson, who's already got himself into a hole.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Meadows.
Nimmo
under
got a
this
little
one.
greedy on that one. He's going to fly out to Meadows. 2 out.
And there are 2 down.
Nimmo is struggling.
So digging in, Agustin Ramirez.
And here's Agustin Ramirez.
That one's in there, 0-1.
Well, I know they've gotten out to
Off
an
to a
early
hot
lead,
start.
but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position.
And Ramirez is going to line it, and he's not going to get to that one either.
He'll score.
Here
and they
comes
take
Caminero.
three.
He will score,
Goes into
and
second.
Ramirez
That's
will
an
take his
RBI
place
double.
at second base.
Puts a run on
And
the
the
board
Tampa
and
Bay
picks up an
Rays
RBI. Nice line
sending
drive
a
to the
message
full side
early.
right there, but he didn't spin off of
3
it. That's
runs.
the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Parker Meadows, no chance to get that one. We are putting on some strong swings here in the first.
So runner at second, 2 down. Ben Williamson next to hit for the Rays. This to third.
And Williamson got a little greedy.
That's the 3rd out.
Inning finally over.
3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. We head to
Tactical
the second
assault by
here
the
at
Tampa Bay
Tropicana
Rays
Field.
gets us
Tampa
3
Bay
runs.
leads this one 3-0.
Let's see if Ragans
This
can hold
is
that.
Rays baseball on the show, Florida.
Beautiful.
Back here at Tropicana Field, new inning getting started.
They're off to a great start, 3-run lead after their
Here's
first
Kerry
inning. It's so
Carpenter.
important to be airtight
He is a
defensively.
monster.
Don't give away extra outs and allow that other club to get back in this ball game.
So we need Cole Ragans to attack the zone, but be careful.
A 3-0 lead is great,
That's not a
but you
strike.
can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball
That is
game.
definitely not a strike, but Kerry Carpenter is not challenging that.
Swing and a bouncer.
Slowly tap. Nice
Handles
play by
throws the
Ramirez.
first.
Little 360
Awesome
no
play there.
scope. Hits Carpenter at first. 1 out.
Dylan Dingler.
Here's the catcher, Dylan Dingler.
Really need Ramirez's
with 3 hits on the
defense to
series,
get better, so.
and one of them a homer.
That's a good sign to see.
Dingler went deep in his most recent game.
Dylan Dingler. I like that name. I love the
Plate
knuckle
umpire,
curve
Earl
so much.
Hendricks.
Yeah, with Hendricks, Boo, kind of interesting. He's a good, consistent umpire, but you do hear that
it
he
looks like the
kind of
Blue Jays
favors
have
one
won
side of
again.
the plate more than the other. So it's really hard to know for sure, but I think that usually it has to do something with where he sets up prior to each pitch.
Even though we are the World Series champions, I think they have projected the Blue Jays to win the East. I kind of understand it. They got Mike Trout.
Swings and misses.
Ragans
Struck
hits
him
him down.
out.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with the high
What's up, Chard?
fastball, and then
Well, I got the
buried
house
that
to myself
curveball
for the next
down
couple
low to
days,
get him
so-
swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Here is Ozzy
If I feel
Albies
motivated
up
enough,
to
we'll
hit.
have 2 broadcasts
Hammered
tomorrow.
down the right side, but
We'll see.
foul.
What was it? Wife and son went camping with a couple friends, and I don't go. I can't go because I work, but I work this weekend.
The other way. And he
Ozzy
beats the shift.
hits into the shift, or against the shift, I should say.
So a
2-out
two-out
hit.
knock keeps the inning alive.
Batting 7, the right fielder,
Wenzel Perez up now for the Tigers.
I don't follow basketball, so I don't know anything about like when they won a championship or anything. I kept forgetting the playoffs for the NBA were even happening.
The 1-0.
Looks like he's
If I
just
can be
sizing him up
completely
there.
honest.
Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns
Hey, we
on.
did it.
The 1-1. And a
It's definitely a little
pop-up right
earlier than I
side,
thought we
foul
would.
territory.
Do it.
Has room.
Well, we
and he
made
makes
2
the
smart
catch.
trades, and that really helped us. Getting
One
AJ
left
Smith
for
Shawver
Detroit.
and
They
that guy
trail
right
in this
there,
one, 3-0.
Agustin Ramirez. It's going to be tough to repeat. I don't know if we'll repeat or not, but we're going to try.
Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Rays, Carson Williams.
We've got most of our core locked up, so
Foul ball.
if everything goes right, our next 3 seasons will be our playoff window.
Swing and a miss.
You
There's
can't
that
check your swing
changeup.
for nothing.
Tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
Swings through that one.
Man,
It's a
Carson
strikeout.
Williams on the struggle
Money
bus.
maker right there. 2 strikes. Slider
He don't even
down
have a
and away
hit
from
this
a
year.
Same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Next to hit, Chandler Simpson.
No, I didn't watch it.
0-1.
I'll be honest, I didn't watch it.
On the ground, out to short.
Simpson
Fires to first on the run.
Just
and he
gets thrown
gets
out.
him.
Nice play.
Nicely done.
Up next for the Rays,
by McGonigal. 2 quick outs.
second baseman, Gafford.
It was a bang play at first, Singy. So let's take another look at the
I'm going to guess
throw that
Reese
made it
Olson's
possible
going
to get
to
the
lock
out.
in here.
No doubt that
Got 3 runs in the
85
first
mile per hour
inning, and I
gainer
guess
was
that's
the
all we're going to
difference
get.
on this play, according to StatCast, and it looked like a blur going across the infield.
85
from up
miles
here,
an
and
hour?
they just got the out.
So the Rays batting order turns
Not that
over.
quick.
And now it's Gavin Lux. Breaking ball. And
Lux
that
is
got
going to get plunked.
Up
2-out hit.
next for the Rays, center field,
Man at first.
number 60.
Now up for
But
Tampa Bay,
I would not
David
ride roller
Kobayashi.
coasters. I'm not a roller coaster
1 for
guy.
1 with a double and a run scored.
My motion sickness would be the death of me. What's up, G?
That's inside.
Good
Ball.
take. I think they won 16-2. I didn't actually watch the game. I've been doing yard work. But it seems like every time I don't watch them, they win. And that's really frustrating.
Lux off of first with 2 away.
But yeah, I think they won like 16-2 today.
Sliced hard but foul.
Even worse, I think Vladdy got hurt. He got pulled from the game.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Everyone's great, man. How are you? How are things on your end?
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Hard hit,
Oh, look at
but
the
nice
stop.
play by
Goes to second
McGonigal.
with it, and very
Get out,
nicely
Lux. That's
done
a good
for
play.
the out. 1 left for Tampa, but they're on top.
But yeah,
by a
that's
count
the
of
thing about
3-0.
this Cubs team that frustrates me. They'll go out and have an impressive showing like they did today, and then like tomorrow they'll score 2 runs. And then they'll keep
And
scoring
we're back.
just 2 runs.
Who doesn't love a rubber band?
I'm not
singing?
sold
This
yet.
game is big for both these
It's like,
teams.
hey, you beat
It's
Kevin
early,
Gosman.
but we have
I'll
a
give him
tight
credit.
one
You beat
so
Kevin
far.
Gosman.
Yeah, Boog.
You scored
Anytime you're trying
16
to take a
runs
series,
on
there's
a
a
team
little
that's
extra
under
juice in the
500 that
dugout.
probably shouldn't be under
Everyone wants
500.
that edge.
But I'm still not convinced yet. I need to see more than one outstanding game.
That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Meadows matched a homer in his last game. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
Hopefully be in the car soon again after surgery. Oh, is this you, C-Boys? Did you change your name? Ground ball.
Ground.
Nice job by Williamson.
Leadoff man retired here
Gets
in the
Parker
third.
Meadows one out.
Batting 9, the shortstop, Kevin
I didn't know you changed your name.
McGonigal.
Now it's the shortstop, Kevin McGonigal. 3 for 7 in the series so far.
Dr. Pepper cream soda? Yeah. The, I drank the 0 one. It's good. And Vanessa actually likes the black cherry. Well, she likes that cherry float they came out with. I'm assuming it's in your market.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball.
Oh, okay. I got you. I got you.
The 0-2. Ball.
I'm very proud of myself. We've just gone to zeros pretty much in the house.
Got him.
Woo!
Looking, that's a strikeout.
Well, just
McGonigal
excellent
gone window
location on that
shopping.
inside
Third strikeout
fastball.
for Cole
Really
Ragans.
locked him up, and as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for.
I
You're
got you.
trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes.
When's,
Hard to tell
when's
if he
this-
was
if I can
fooled or
ask,
if he thought
when's
it'd
the
be called a
surgery?
ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Popped in the air. Left field.
Simpson running in.
And
He got
that
it.
is that. So they make short work of them
All
there.
right.
We move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Cole Ragans
Rays
cruising.
3 and the Tigers nothing.
That dirty Mountain Dew they have at
As we
Taco
go
Bell, that
to
Purple
the last
Midnight,
of the
is
third.
so
And stepping in
good.
for the Rays, Jonathan Aranda.
It's so good. I'm a fan of dirty sodas, man. I hate that they call them that, but I haven't had a dirty soda that I don't like yet. It's just all so good.
Drilled out
Ooh,
towards
Aranda.
center field. That's well struck.
Get on your horse,
One
Aranda.
hops the wall.
How about 2 more bases
And
to
he
add to your
starts the
total?
bottom of the third with a double.
Putting some good swings on
2-run
the ball.
homer in
That's
the
his
first
second
inning. Now you got a
extra
double
base
here in
hit
the
this
third.
I love the approach
Jonathan
he had
Aranda
right there with that
eating
pitch.
up.
Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
We all set? Keep my fingers crossed for you, my dude. They have us finishing last this
Junior
year.
Caminero will hit next.
This
A
game's
double
projections
and a
are
run
so
scored
brutal.
his first time up. Got it started a little too early. Strike
It's like we
one.
go out there and get a nice top-of-the-line starter. We overhaul our bullpen. We add a couple of... We adjust our bench a little bit, and you have us finishing worse than what we did.
Man at second. And that one fouled off. The 0-2.
That's a ball.
Yeah, I didn't strike out on 3 pitches. You guys proud of me? 1-2 to Junior Caminero.
Ball.
Happy Juneteenth Day, by the way.
Got him swinging for the strikeout.
So I
Not
swing and
what you're
miss.
Looking for after the leadoff double, a strikeout, and there's one.
I've
away.
got to make an adjustment on that, man. Every pitcher is pitching Caminero
So
inside.
now with one away and a man at second.
Every
Here's
one of
Brandon
them.
Nimmo. He's 0 for 1.
And I just don't know how to counter that.
Gets him to chase after that one.
Here's
Strike
Nimmo.
one is so critical.
Nimmo's off to a really slow start this year. Only hitting 111. He's got 1 hit and 9 at-bats. Hasn't even drawn a walk yet. He's got 6 strikeouts. That's not good. It's your mom's birthday. Dude, happy birthday
And a bat
to your
like this
mom.
with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
High fly ball out towards left
we
field.
just missed it.
Carrying well.
Chasing it. Chasing it.
Hits the
Off the top of the wall. And
it'll
we're going to
be
have runners on
at
second and third.
Only one away.
Nimmo just missed it. Maybe that'll get him
Anytime
started.
you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that
I
result.
mean, Aranda had to wait, make sure it wasn't going to get caught. Nice try out there
And
in
now
left
the catcher
field.
comes up to him.
Riley Green.
Agustin Ramirez. He doubled home a run in his first AB.
And Ray's threatening here to tack on.
That's the ball.
You got an RBI double in the first already. Let's get another one for you, bud.
Two on, one out.
Looks like he's
I
being a
almost
little
wanted that.
cautious with him in this at bat after
Almost wanted
doubling
that.
the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
2-0.
Here's a 2-0.
Heads up. That's going to go up the middle.
One run is in.
One run's going to score. We're going to hold the next runner at
Throw
third
comes in,
base.
holds the runner at third.
That's
They're
Nimmo.
at the corners now.
And
with
it's
still only
4-0
one away.
Tampa.
So, Singy, let's dive into
As
the numbers.
Agustin Ramirez
courtesy of
gets his second
StatCast.
RBI of the game
Do you
already.
even feel contact being made when you hit a ball that hard?
No, I don't think
114
so,
off
Boog.
the
I mean,
bat.
That's just the best feeling in the world as a hitter. You square it up perfectly, and
I'm
it's
telling
like
you
didn't even
guys,
swing
if
the
we
bat.
can get
There are times the
Ramirez,
ball feels heavy off your bat, you
if
know
we
it,
can
but
get
this
Ramirez
is not
swinging-
one of those cases. He sent this one flying 114 miles per hour.
if we can get this
that's
man's
flexing
bat
your
going
muscles
this
a little
year,
bit.
boy, we are going to have almost a top-to-bottom dangerous lineup.
At the plate, Ben Williamson. And that's a strike.
0-1 to Ben Williamson. Had a ground out. I guess you could
Runners
say
at the
we've
corners, one away. Here in the
we've-
rubber match of this 3-game series.
we've already developed
And that one is
our
downstairs.
engine, if you will.
And
We go back
that
to the
is
A's
ball one.
franchise. We had the engine of our offense in the middle of that lineup, and we kind of got it already set here for the Rays.
Comes up empty.
Swing and a
That's
miss.
strike 2.
Ben
Well, in this
Williamson,
situation
1 and
with
2.
a runner on first, less than 2 outs. Some say, hey, get the ground ball, double play with 2 strikes. Some people say get the strikeout. I think you just execute your pitch, make the best pitch you possibly can, and let the result be whatever it's going to be.
Ben Williamson had a big hit in the World Series.
One, two now. And that's down and away.
Side 2-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take
What are you guys
a pitch
doing this
off at
weekend?
all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Slowly tapped up the middle. That is going to be a wow. I don't know how they turned that.
Inning over, but the RBI
But they did.
pushes across a run. It's now a
We do get a
4-0
run, though,
ball
thanks to
game.
Agustin Ramirez, and it's 4-0 Rays early.
Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Let's see what happened here. The Blue Jays beat the Cardinals. Cardinals aren't expected to be a good team this year. Nationals could be a secret wild card team. I have no idea about the Brewers, but they got Steven Kwan, too, so they've got Steven Kwan, they've got Mike Trout, they've got Vladdy still, they've got the Blue Jays are
Pitch
tough
misses,
lineup.
and that's ball one.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there in the
Probably should
mound
challenge
as
that.
he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
The lefty, the 1-0. Foul ball
9-7 by Ragans. Torkelson will foul it off. 1-1.
The 1-1. Way out front for strike 2.
And he really sells the changeup
Another good
with
thing
that
about
arm action.
getting Cole Ragans, and I didn't even think about this until I was looking at my team the other day, is that we have a very balanced rotation. We have 2 lefties and 3 righties.
Three 2 now.
3 balls and 2
Expect for that guy to
strikes.
come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
It's just if everyone does their part, this rotation could be deadly.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Look out. That ball was smoked.
Andy
Man,
Pages
I'm
hits for the
so
cycle
relieved
against
they
the
have
Orioles.
this
Huh.
Netting down the lines just ensures safety for the fans. Last
They
thing as a
already
player,
got
you
a
wanna look up
cycle.
and see a fan get hit.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the
And of
AB
course, it's the
going.
Dodgers. Of course, it's the Doyas. Those probably very angry Dodgers if you think
And a
about it.
payoff pitch. Oh, what a stop.
Oh, look at that Carson Williams.
Great cat
Throws out torque on a great play. Atta baby Carson. That's my shortstop right there. That's your shortstop right there. Nice play.
Now it's going to be Riley Green.
Ooh, I gotta look at that again. I never get these dives right often, so I enjoy it when I do. But man, Carson, just not even close, man. He made that look so easy. I want Carson to be our shortstop of the future. I mean, of the future. He's already here, but I really want him to be part of our core. Just beautiful, man. That was so good. I know you're not doing much with the bat, but man, your glove is... I expect your glove to be so much better this year. So here's Riley Green. Game's not over yet, but it's all going Rays so far.
You'll one.
Just
Ball.
plays like that just fire me up, man. they fire me up. One and two. Now, something that could derail us for sure,
Leading by 4, top half of inning number
knock
4.
on wood, is if we have injury problems.
Ball.
Hopefully we won't. We did fairly okay last year on injuries.
Here's a high
Ground
chopper.
ball. Williamson.
Zips it across. 2 quick outs,
Two outs.
here in the top of the 4th.
Up next for the Tigers, the designated hitter, Kerry Carpenter.
Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Kerry Carpenter. Grounded out his first time.
Did I put up in the Discord that... Oh, yeah, I did. Okay, never mind. Let me make sure I have my... Okay. Kerry Carpenter, 0-1.
2 down, nobody on. Late on that fastball.
He finds himself in a tough situation early.
Man, Cole
Just got to
Ragans
try to
has just been
simplify it.
really
Take
good.
a knock the other way if you can.
Putting on your owner's hat while at the track tomorrow and Sunday to watch the race at Coronado Race. What's Coronado Race? I don't know what that is. Fill me in.
The 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Got him swinging.
What a baby. Cole Ragans is locked in.
Down in order go the Tigers. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score.
Giving up 1 hit through 4. 4-0 Rays. There's Sean's dancing on the thing
Back
over here.
now in Tampa Bay. Bottom 4. Well, he's been knocked around pretty good so far, but they've got him back out there at least to begin the inning.
Yeah, and you wonder just the strength and perhaps the health of that bullpen. for
Here's
him to go
Carson.
back out there, but he's taking this one for the team. Perhaps he can stabilize things and the offense can score some runs for him.
NASCAR racing at Naval Base. Man.
Swings through.
Seems like
that one
NASCAR
for
is just
strike
constantly
2.
changing. Where you can't even keep up.
Come on, Carson.
And they'll do it again.
Carson is definitely on the
Well, he
struggle
hasn't quite
bus
settled in out
offensively.
there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
Got him swinging for the strikeout.
That's going to continue.
And that's 4
Next
strikeouts.
for the Rays,
4 strikeout for Olsen.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder Chandler Simpson.
He'll get it figured
He's
out.
one of the faster guys just by
He'll get
pure
it figured
sprint
out.
speed in the majors. Makes the catch for the second out.
Chandler
That
lines
swing
out.
right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do.
Chandler's the
anytime
biggest
you're at the
example
plate.
of ratings don't matter I've ever seen. And here's Gavin Lux.
Lux stands in here, takes ball 1 low.
2027 World Series MVP. Boy, was he good. It's not the same as seeing Kyle. Yeah, I didn't like Kyle Busch, but
The wind to kick
hearing
it
him
to
pass, I was like, man, I didn't want the guy to
Slice
die.
the other way, that's a base hit.
Especially with, like,
So he gets on base and keeps it
it
going.
was a reaction, right?
up next for the Rays,
Now a chance for David Kobayashi. 1 for 2.
Kobayashi.
In there at the knees. And it's 0-1.
I think NASCAR should do a thing where, like, one weekend a year, they should have what's called the NASCAR Classic race and have cars back from the early 2000s or, like, late 90s, early 2000s. Have a race.
Well, the good thing
Have
so
the
far
paint
is
schemes
that
that
he
match
hasn't
the
issued
number
any free
and all that.
passes.
That'd be fun.
Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
The 1-1. And he swings over the top there.
Man. Swing and a miss. 1-2 to David Kobayashi.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He strikes out. Reese Olson,
The Rays
5
straight just
Ks.
the 1, but they're in front 4-0.
We're looking good, though. 4 runs on 8 hits. Let's go to the 5th.
Welcome back to this rubber match. A bit of a blowout at this point, but plenty of game left.
Okay, 4 runs.
Comeback story on tap. Everyone loves some drama down the stretch. You win this one, you leave the park feeling like you accomplished something special.
Cole Ragans back out there. Dylan Dingler leading it off.
This one popped up. Foul
Hey.
first base side.
Looks like he's going to pop out to Aranda.
And
One
there's
pitch, one out.
down. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of
But they
deficit,
retired his card
they're
number,
right at
didn't
the
they?
top of the list.
Or is that a temporary thing? Or did they change it?
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Good Lord.
Swing and a pop-up.
And he pops up. Carson Williams calling everyone off.
That's out number 2.
2 pitches, 2 outs.
Up next for the Tigers.
That's
the right
awful.
fielder, Wenzel Perez.
So up next, Wenzel Perez. He popped out to the catcher his
That's
first time
awful.
up.
That's just such an
Pop,
unfortunate.
which is a little sneaky because he's so
not
comfortable
even
with
the right
taking
word,
his
but-
base hits to the opposite field. But he can jump you if you make a mistake.
On the ground to the left.
Man, how about 3 pitches?
They don't come
and
any
3
quicker.
outs.
3 pitches for 3 outs.
Cole
inning
Ragans.
over. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout
about
innings
that?
are in the books. You're watching Tampa Bay Rays baseball on the show.
Now pitching for the
Back
Tigers,
now to start the bottom of the
number
5th and taking
67,
over on the mound.
Keaton.
Keaton
Tigers going to go to the
Wynn.
bullpen.
This
Here's
is
Keaton
his
Wynn.
first appearance of the season.
So his son's ready. His son's, I think I've seen like little shorts about
Jonathan
him
Aranda
teaching his son
getting ready to hit.
like how
He's
to
already
race.
homered here in this one.
He's only like 12, isn't he? Aranda tattoos that ball.
Took the extra
And that's
bases.
going to go into left field again
Return for second,
as Aranda.
and he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
You know, we
A
could have
little
stopped
more
him at a
backspin
single
on
and then
that
3
instead
ways
of
of a
the
triple.
topspin. He's jogging
cycle.
around the bases
But you know
rather than
what?
Pulling up at second.
Let's give him that extra base. Aranda, 3 hits tonight, a 2-run homer and 2 doubles.
To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Junior Caminero. And he chases that one below
Man.
the zone. Win.
Let's take a look at Keaton Wynn real quick. We haven't really checked him out. 69 overall C potential. Righty. He's got a splitter, fastball, sinker, slider in that order. He was very good for the Tigers last year. Granted, very small handful of games, but 30 years old. Formerly part of the Giants. That's where I noticed him from. So
He's got some good and some bad. The positive is he doesn't walk very many guys. But, Chris, the problem is that he is prone to giving up some homers. Man at second. Slapped hard the other way, but
just
foul.
turned 11. That's a bittersweet birthday, man. That poor kid.
0-2 now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Well, if he's anything like his dad, he'll figure it out.
Here's the 0-2.
Good stop behind the plate.
Now, a manager can see it pretty early just by the swings that players are taking, whether they're fouling the ball back, if they're on time, the front foot is down. When you see that, probably don't want to leave it
Outside
in
again,
too long.
2-2.
Comes the 2-2. Cut on and miss. Struck him
I should have
out.
known that was going to be
And there's one away.
below the plate, and I
That's the
still
effective
swing at it
splitter
anyway.
that you're looking for on the mound. Really nice pitch right there, and had him out in front
One
over
out.
the top. I'm sure the batter was thinking he was getting
And here's
something
Nemo.
else, perhaps a fastball with a little more straight and velo to it.
That's a pretty good wing to be under.
Ground ball
And
to
that's
Bill.
going to
a
go
base
up
hit.
the middle. We're going to have to hold Aranda at
Stop
third.
sign goes up at third.
Runners on the
at
corners.
corners with 1 out.
Here's a ball that's hit right back up the middle. Clearly a base
The
hit.
catcher.
What's up,
And
Cooley?
that's one of those where
How you
you're
been, buddy?
expecting a guy from second to score.
Next to hit, Agustin Ramirez.
And here's
Good
Ramirez.
swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner in the center.
There's a strike.
2 for 2,
with that
man.
one.
Double and a single and 2 RBIs. We are clicking on all cylinders today.
The Rays trying to break this one open. Last half of inning number 5. Ball.
Okay, yeah. What's been going on, brother?
Hit on the ground to short.
And Ramirez, that's deep in the hole.
Toss to second.
But they're going to turn a double play,
What a
man.
twin killing to end the inning. We're
The
through
Tigers
5.
have turned 2
It's the
double
Rays
plays,
4,
and I don't
and
know
the
how they
Tigers
turned it.
nothing.
But they did it. And Ramirez is retired for the first time on a very tough double play. We don't get anything. But we still lead by 4. Boy, he did look safe. He did
Welcome
look
back.
safe.
A few highlights to help tell the story of the game.
If you're just now joining us, we got started early in the first inning. David Kobayashi with a double. And then Jonathan Aranda hits his first home run of the year. 2-run shot. Made it 2-0 Rays at that point in time. Let's see here. And then Agustin Ramirez had an RBI single. The Tigers really haven't got a lot. Ozzy Albies was the only hit for the Tigers.
Parker
And Ramirez
Meadows
has another
up now for the
hit
Tigers.
there.
Parker.
And that's where our score's at, 4-0. It's Cole Ragans looking good in his debut. Got to think they're going to be a little more patient here. Got a 3-pitch inning.
Well, these Tigers,
They are
they're not going to
swinging.
be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner.
What you
to
got going on
point,
this weekend,
and
Cooley?
It's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
In there at the knees. for
Strike
a
2,
strike.
0-2. Notice that the none of the Tigers have challenged any pitches yet.
Swing and a miss.
My God.
Struck him out. Now one gone. And
Cole
it's on
Ragans
6.
locking him in.
There's a
Good
3-pitch
strikeout for him.
strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball
Gaming,
right now.
attaboy. What
So
you playing
digging
this
in,
weekend?
Kevin McGonigal. His first at bat was a strikeout.
You doing an RTS? Road to the show, I mean.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Ooh, boy, that ball tattooed. Nobody's going to get that one.
Extra bases written all over it.
And that's the first hit by someone not named Ozzy Albies.
With a one-out double.
As Kevin McGonigal rips a 1-out double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
I shortened up that swing a little bit. Minecraft and MLB the show.
Back to the top of the Detroit order. Colt Keith now at the plate. Ground ball up the middle.
Ground ball, nice play by Lux. And they just get Colt Keith.
Up next for the Tigers. The first
2 down. A little bit of confusion there. I thought Ragans was going to get that
And next
ball.
to hit for Detroit, Spencer Torkelson.
He does
He's
not.
grounded out a couple of times.
Here comes Torkelson. 2 outs, runners on the corner. Or a runner on the corner.
If I'm at the dish right now,
Cole
I am
Ragans just does not
aggressive
care.
over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch
Like
to hit.
button is the
And
baseball.
as
I noticed that
nasty
too.
as
I was
stuff
like,
is,
when
you
do they
might as
do
well
that?
take all 3 swings.
The 0-1. And a foul ball.
A little bit out in front of that one. 0-2 to Torque. Torque got absolutely
2 outs
robbed
and a
last
runner
play.
at third. And we're the top half of the 6th.
Absolutely robbed by Carson Williams in his last at bat.
That's a ball. Outside.
Ragans, can I get a follow? Could have made any sign. You could have made any sign, brother.
On the
Wow.
ground, right side.
Somehow gets a piece of that one.
Lux throws the first
And
in
it will
time.
be an out.
Out number 3.
And Cole Ragans not
6
shaking.
shutout innings for him out there now. This is Rays baseball on the show, Florida.
Do Orioles? Charm City has an Orioles franchise. He was in here earlier. You can watch his stuff.
Back here at Tropicana Field,
He does an Orioles
this
franchise.
offense has lifted them to a lead with plenty of hits so far in this.
There's
one
our
as we
hits,
look at
man.
the spray chart.
4 singles,
when
4
team
doubles,
has
a home
this many
run.
knocks, a lot of
It's by
the time it
Jonathan
gets
Aranda.
clustered to one side or another. Not today. They're hitting it all over the field.
That weird double on the fence was by Nemo. We are cooking 4-0 Rays here. Yeah, there you go,
Well,
Cooley.
these Rays,
Charm City
simply put,
there
are
does
producing a lot
an
of
Orioles
quality
franchise.
swings. It's been a real team effort. Already 7 extra base hits, so that goes to show they're getting contributions
Williamson
from
up the
top to
middle.
bottom.
Nice play by
Nobody's doing that
McGonigal.
by themselves.
He was playing some
Rolanda
good defense.
Torkelson, 1 away, bottom of the
The batter
6th.
number 7.
About that Jays Cubbies game today. Big oof for you.
Williams.
You guys will
Up
win
next,
tomorrow. Don't
Carson
worry.
Williams. Who's
The
0
Cubs
for
have
2
done
with
this
a pair of
before.
strikeouts.
They've scored a lot of runs in one game, and then they go like
From a
10 games where they
perspective,
can't
that's
score
a
more than 2
beautiful
runs.
Splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes,
You'll
and
see.
the bottom just falls out
You'll
of it.
see.
No, that missed.
Hey, Mark, any word on Vlad? I saw he got taken out of the game because he was holding his back. Did they say anything about that?
Here we go, Carson.
To third. And
Man.
that's
That's a foul
just foul.
Carson off to the roughest start, man. 0 for 13 to start the season. No, absolutely. You could drop a link if it'll let you. I don't mind at all.
Oh, great stop.
Man, Carson.
Throw to the pitcher. Nicely done for the out.
0 for 14 to start the season. Man, Carson's
Next
just...
to the Rays, the
He's in it
left-fielder,
right now.
Chandler.
And now, Chandler Simpson. Feels like it's
Here's
less
Chandler.
common today that you see a guy like this. The speed component, the contact component, but lack of power.
I think baseball's starting to understand that those guys are valuable like they once were. They need him in this game today.
Good. Ooh, Simpson, right field. And that's going
there's
to
a
drop
hit.
in.
So the 2-out knock extends.
There's a
the
rarity.
inning, sends
Chandler
them back
Simpson
to the
pulling
top
the
of
ball.
order.
Up next to the Rays.
Tried to
two-out
get
hit.
inside on him, but he was
Second
ready
baseman,
for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
Back to the top of the order now. Here's Gavin Lux to hit.
Wow, it's right down the middle. Not living up to the pressure of being... A lot of players aren't. A lot of players are not living up to that at all.
Come on, Gavin.
Here comes the 0-1. There goes the
There
run.
goes Chandler.
In for a strike.
That's a
Saves
save.
at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Well, it really doesn't matter what the situation is. When a guy like this gets on first, you know he's going to steal second at some point during the at-bat. Nice job to get into scoring position. The defense probably knew it was coming.
Another guy we
but
locked
they
up,
just couldn't
Chandler
do anything to
Simpson.
stop it.
Runner
Part of
at
our
second,
core.
2 down. Here in the bottom of the 6th.
Gavin Lux 0-2 though.
Stays alive.
That was a good pitch. Yeah, a lot of the Cubs are too. Unfortunately, Nico is not hitting at all, which they may have figured out why.
And he grounds
Come on, go up there. That's going to squeeze through. Here comes Chandler. He's going to score. And Gavin Lux. Tell me you haven't heard this before. Gavin Lux scores Chandler Simpson.
Comes through with the RBI.
5-0
Smash
Tampa.
that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it
But,
makes it very tough on the
Yeah,
infielders
apparently
to
there
make
was an
any sort of play.
interview, a radio interview
Runner
done.
first
I
with
forgot
2
which
away.
radio station it
David
was.
Kobayashi
And they were
next to hit
talking
for the
about...
Rays. 1 for 3.
This infuriates me if this is true. I swear to God this better not be true. But, so part of the reason that Nico is hitting like 080 since May is because someone in the Cubs coaching staff, I don't know if it's council or whoever, thought it would be a good idea to tell him to mechanically change his swing. And they said they wanted to do that because they're like, oh, Nico doesn't pull the ball anymore. Like, he needs to pull the ball more. And Sean, this leads in exactly to your point that you've been talking about, analytics. They wanted him to change a slight mechanic of his swing so he could analytically pull the ball more. And now he's hitting like 080 because they've messed him up. I hope that's not true. But if it is true, whoever came up with that needs to be fired. I love Nico to death, but he has to hit. That's his shtick. Nico's not a power guy. He is a put bat on ball guy.
Take a little bit off velocity.
That's what he does.
Something on the ground.
He's not Xavier Edwards or he's not Luis Arise, but he is Nico Horner.
1-1 now. Sliced hard, but fouled down the left side. Lux leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Oh, no, I understand that. But I'm just talking about, like, they took a guy that was hitting close to 290, and they said, you know what? You're not pulling the ball enough. You need to change your swing a little bit.
Tampa Bay, we go to the top of
and now he's hitting like 080 since that change. Maybe it's a little better than that, but it's not good. I'll put it that way.
Timing issues can snowball quickly, and that's what we're witnessing here. This lineup's inability to lock onto the pitcher's delivery is causing a few awkward swings.
Woo, boy, Riley Green tattoos that ball, and he puts the Tigers on the board.
Chipping away. It's 5-1.
That gives them hope they can pull off this comeback. They just
you can only throw that pitch so many times to him.
Back in business.
First home run of the year for Riley Green, and Cole Ragans gives up his first run.
Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding.
Yeah, Ramirez
Who's
knew
going to
it.
win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
That's where I wanted it.
And up next for Detroit,
I guess he was just sitting
Carpenter.
fastball up and in. Which is a weird thing to sit on. Yes, he saw the ball and he hit the ball.
The 1-0.
Pretty rare location.
But
right
man,
there,
Ragans
right
has been
down the
good.
middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
We'll get somebody warming up just in case. Maybe Bryce Jarvis.
Hit hard but foul off
This
the
may
left.
be Ragans' last inning if he can get through
Ended
it.
up staying in the zone.
Because he's
I'm
starting to
sure
hang
he's
some
kicking
pitches here.
himself and would like that pitch again.
Starting to hang some pitches.
Up the middle.
Gives up
into
another
the
hit, too.
outfield, base hit. And a man aboard.
That's probably going to get Anderson on the top step.
The catcher, number 13, Dylan.
Here's the catcher to hit, Dylan Dingler, known for his rocket arm behind the plate.
Swing and a miss. Dingler 0 for 2. What's his... He's got very good contact. Very good power. Okay. So we need to be very careful here.
You'll one.
Definitely a frustrating
Oh, we're
day
gonna
for
let it
the
roll.
offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Been painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
1 and 2. That knuckle curve's been good. I like the knuckle curve. The only pitch, we've only thrown the cutter once. And we're not going to throw it there. We're going to get him on that slider.
So he picks up his sixth strikeout of the
6
ball game.
strikeouts for Cole Ragans.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Man, he's been good.
One out, man
If he
at
can be like
first.
this the whole
Ozzie
year,
Albies,
woo,
the
we're going to
next
have
hit.
such a good pitching staff. Because now we got to do with Ozzie.
Hammered down the right side, but foul.
I got to agree with Mr. Hurricane. Ozzie Albies is like such a rough guy to get out.
Squirts away a little bit.
Check swing,
Throws
runner
to
to go to second,
Not
and he
gonna
will get
him.
there.
He's in there. And now a man into scoring position.
We got Ozzie down 0-2. And the defense for Augustine kind of showing up here.
Changes the outlook of the inning in a pretty
Blocking
big way.
his blocking's not great.
Man at second. Breaking ball misses down and away.
1-2 to Ozzie. Call him Cole Ragans.
The 1-2. And that one a little bit high.
Ooh,
Catcher challenge.
okay.
We'll take another look.
Ramirez wants to challenge.
And the call stands. It was indeed a ball.
Ramirez, my guy.
One challenge remaining.
Settle
for
in,
them
bud.
now.
Settle in, buddy.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Good pitch.
Well executed pitch on the outside.
Ozzie
part
caught
of the plate.
looking. Yeah, he can't just leave that alone. Yeah, I never do that because it feels like you're cheating in a way. Like you're not, but it feels like you're cheating.
Wenzel Perez digs in now.
Because, you know... Well, I shouldn't have to
That one's
explain
in
that,
there.
but...
0-1.
Yeah, it just kind of annoys me that he does that. A lot of people do that, and I don't know what the fun is of knowing their
Runner at
potential.
second, 2 down.
Come on, say he went.
Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. That's a swing according to umpire Woody Keller.
See if you catch him making his own decision from the challenge. Have that like a rating. I can see them eventually adding an attribute to the game called like IQ. Like baseball IQ. And like that could be implemented if you're a position player or a pitcher. I say you get rid of drag bunting. Just make bunting one thing and then add like IQ or knowledge or something as the attribute.
Man on second, 2 down.
0-2
No, that's up.
fastball way out of the
Because if they
zone.
can
I
figure
think
out a
he's
way to
trying speed
code
him
that
off.
to where the
Gotta stay
catcher
back.
can call good
Off speed's
games
probably
using
coming.
that would be awesome.
The 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Right? That'd be pretty sweet.
Comes
Woo!
up
There's a
empty,
dirty
chases
pitch.
down the dirt. Got him.
And Cole
On the
Ragans
strikeout.
will end his night with 8 strikeouts. Only giving up 1.
So maybe too little, too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. It's now
Well done for
5-1
Cole
ball game.
Ragans. We'll take a look at his line when the game's over, but until then, it's still 5-1.
Now pitching for the
We're
Tigers,
back in a new pitcher here to
number
start the
52.
bottom of the
Tigers
7th.
go to their
Troy
bullpen.
Melton in the game for the first time this season.
And leading off.
And here's the first baseman, Jonathan Aranda. And it was a homer back in the first inning that got
And here's
this thing
Aranda.
started at the plate.
Yeah, Boog.
This is what got our offense going in the
and
first
that
inning.
Swing will give him confidence
2-run
the rest
shot.
Of the way.
Put that in surveys. Yeah, SCS don't care, though. They can't even solve their online stuff. They ain't gonna care.
Fouled off left side.
They care just enough to make the game and keep us interested, and that's it.
Now the 0-1.
That's a ball.
Way upstairs,
In his
1-1.
third season, he features a four-seam fastball,
let's see here.
a slider, a cutter, a sinker, and occasionally works
Do
in
we
a
have
splitter.
anyone that is solid against lefties? Baker's good against lefties. Maybe we bring Brian Baker in instead of... Yeah, we're going to bring Baker instead of Jarvis. I mean, realistically, Mason Englert should be here, but not against these lefties, no. What are you giving up to get Trout? I guess it really depends on what the Angels want, but you think Jackson Wiggins would be part of the deal. And I'm not saying this to avoid the question, but it really depends on how much the Cubs consider the injury factor of Mike Trout. But you got to think Jackson Wiggins is in there. Maybe Matt Shaw.
Towards first.
As Aranda's going to ground out. It's going to be a haul. Like, it's going to be quite a haul.
Up next for the Rays,
You're going to have to put, like, some... I don't think the Cubs have the system to trade for him, but...
Junior Caminero will hit
But
next.
someone like Trout, you're
This kind of
definitely going to
lead,
put Jackson
he can swing
Wiggins in
freely,
there.
Try to hit the ball out of the park.
You're going
do
to
what he
probably
loves
put
to
Matt
do.
Shaw in there.
And there's a fly ball deep right
That ball
field.
hit high.
Going back
Deep.
on this one.
Chasing it. Chasing it.
Just
at the wall.
Missed it.
Had the exit be low, but not the angle. 2 down.
the right fielder, Ragans.
Contract the Cubs will take on. The Cubs won't take on any contract. And the reason I say that is because the Cubs are already very close to the first tax thing. And Ricketts has stated that if he can help it, he does not want to go into that.
Really good cutter that he's able to front
So
door
I don't
and
think
back
the Cubs
door.
would
That
even make
pitch
an
is
offer to
devastating.
trade for him. Man, 0-2 to Nimmo.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th.
Ouch. Went off the catcher. Yeah, if the Angels eat most of the contract, then the Cubs will probably listen.
Fights that one away, and the
But
count
man,
remains 0-2.
they would have to clear out the farm system. Like, you could possibly even argue that Moises Ballesteros could be someone thrown in there, because he's struggling right now, but that guy's born to hit like Brandon Nimmo, crushing it. 6-1 Tampa here in the 7th.
Solo shot, and they tack one on the board. It's 6-1.
Home run number 1 for Nimmo.
Lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there.
All Tampa.
Well, I'm not really sure how he kept that fair. When you're out in front on a breaking
Woo!
ball like that, such a good chance that it's going to hook foul. But not this time. He kept the hands moving forward
Ball
just
smoked.
long enough to sneak it inside that foul pole.
Ramirez forced to get out of the way of the first pitch.
There's Ramirez. He's had a day. What's Trout's current contract?
2 down, nobody on. Swing
Down the
and
line,
ball,
foul.
and it goes just foul. That one hammered
That ball
center
high.
field. Brings
Chasing.
it back.
Chasing it. At the
Against
wall
the
again.
wall and brings it in.
And nothing
And the
doing.
Rays get one on a solo
Brendan
shot.
Nimmo
And this is now a 6-1
Had them
ball
chasing 415 feet for this ball. Rays got the 5-run lead back as we go to the 8th. we're going to go to our bullpen. We should theoretically bring in Alec Marsh here, but we're not going to do that.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back.
We're gonna let
And a new
Baker
arm
have
on
an
the
inning.
mound to start the 8th. Ryan Baker.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he
It's
should
like,
come
you know,
in
these
throwing
MLB,
strikes, attacking these hitters.
trade experts are saying, like, oh, the Cubs could be in on Tarek Skubal. And I'm like,
Here's
who
the
are you
center
going to
fielder,
trade?
Parker Meadows.
Who are you going to trade to get Skubal? I actually hope the Cubs don't trade for Skubal.
Hard hit left side.
One pitch.
One
One out.
pitch and one out.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he
I just-
wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it
Ricketts
into
ain't
the
going to
gap.
spend money to extend
Kevin
Skubal, so
McGonigal
you
up
shouldn't
now
be
for the
giving
Tigers.
away top prospects for a guy that's a rental. When I know the Cubs need pitching, don't get me wrong, but they need a more
Outside,
consistent
ball
offense. That's also a problem.
The Rays leading by 5, and we're in the top of the 8th.
Ooh, boy, that's right down the middle. 1-1 to Kevin McGonigal.
Fastball in the inside corner for a strike.
I'm very interested to see what the Brewers do at the trade deadline.
Swing and a miss. Had him
With,
out front for the strikeout.
Definitely made him chase.
Who's
a
that
little
pitcher
bit
that's gonna
of
be
his
out for the
zone
year?
right
Is it
there. I don't think
Priester?
that's a strike if he takes
Quinn
it.
Priester, I
Pretty
think, is going to be out the
textbook
rest of the year.
Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then
I'll be
force
very
him to chase
interested
your
to see
pitch
what the
where he
Brewers
doesn't have
do.
much of a chance to do any damage.
Keys stands in
I don't think they'll go
now and
after.
watches strike
I
one.
don't think they'll go after Skubal. But I wonder who they could go after.
Comes up empty.
Man, Brian
This guy's
Baker's just
pounding
pumping
the
it in
zone.
there.
Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
0-2.
Two down, nobody on. That one just misses.
Could have been.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball.
Getting Freddie
I
back
just
from
don't
the
know how you
Mets.
Take that.
I guess that's a possibility, isn't it?
Base hit.
Ball tattooed
And
up the middle.
That extends the inning for Spencer
Two-out hit.
Torkelson.
Just so
Hey, how much
sound
would
in
you
his
give for
mechanics.
Freddie
Hits against
Peralta,
a
though?
firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
2 outs, runner at first. Now at the plate, Spencer Torkelson. Ball one. No
I mean,
strikes.
besides the Reds, I'm interested to see what any of these National League Central teams do at the deadline. Shall they all be in it still? The Reds are kind of falling back a little bit, but I'm very interested to see what the teams will do.
Swing and a ground ball up
Tough
the
play
middle.
for
To
Williams.
first, that's the inning.
Carson handles it.
Tigers leave one. They
One hit for
trail
the
it
Tigers, but
6-1.
nothing doing. Bottom of the 8th we go here in Tampa. We got a nice 6-1 lead. Carson Williams still looking for that first hit.
Ready for the bottom of the 8th.
For the
And
Rays,
stepping in for the
the
Rays,
third baseman,
Ben Williamson.
All right, let's get... Englert's had a rough start to... Well, no, he hasn't. He's actually improved a little bit. Let's get Manuel Rodriguez in there for the next half of the inning. Finnegan was used for some reason in a non-saving situation, so he's not available tonight.
Ball, that's in.
1-0. Hey man, how about the Nationals? Do you think the Nationals will do anything? What if they're kind of sneaking their way into a wild card spot?
That one.
Oh boy, that ball
left field.
hard.
They're
Williamson
back there.
chasing it.
Outta here.
And that ball's gone.
He
7-1
jacks that one out
Tampa.
to left. His
Ben
first homer
Williamson
of the year, and they add
gets
a
in on the home run
It's
parade.
7-1.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. There was a cutter away. Kind of works like a slider.
I'm surprised that
You
got
gotta
out.
stay on it,
383
let it
feet,
travel a little bit,
just
and then
enough
get
to
your
get
arms
out.
extended. Really good piece of hitting right there.
Here's A.J. Hinch heading towards the mound.
And there they go
we're
to
going
the
to see
pin.
a pitching change right here. Troy Melton is done.
Let's
We'll be
see,
back in a minute
the-
with a new arm on the mound.
Who would be?
Now pitching for
Pitching
Detroit.
change here.
Make it
Ty
first, kill
Madden.
Orioles.
He's into the game with the bases empty.
Well, you know the Red Sox are probably going to sell the way they're playing. What are they? 13 under 500 right now, or am I not updated on that?
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Carson Williams.
0-1 to Carson
This
Williams.
series still doesn't have a knock. I
Poor
know
Carson, man.
you
He
wanna
is
get that
just
first knock out of the way,
having a
maybe
hard
more
time.
will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
And that one hammered.
Carson, high,
That's
deep, up,
And it's
gone. Carson Williams.
Do it again. Back-to-back homers.
Okay, there's your
And they
first
boost
hit of the
their lead.
season.
It's 8-1.
And that shot makes
We
their
are
grip on the
launching
lead
it
even
tonight.
tighter.
First hit, first home run of the season for Carson Williams. That has to feel good for the young man.
At the ballpark, especially if it's your team that
388
does it, and those guys get to
feet.
slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire
Love
up a
to see
ball
it.
club.
Stepping in, Chandler Simpson. This one in the air.
That's not going to be a home run.
One away.
Up next for the Rays, the second baseman.
What's the Orioles' record right now?
So back to the top of the order. Gavin Lux next to hit for the Rays. And he grounds one to the right side.
Lux is going to swing at the first pitch. He's going to ground out.
Throws to first in time. Play is made, 2 out.
I mean, what, you got the White Sox leading the Central right now, right? White Sox are in the Central. The Yankees are, no, the Rays and Yankees are fighting it out in the East.
David Kobayashi. 1 for 4
Who's
with
it?
a double.
Who's leading the West? Mariners, right? No, who's leading the West right now?
Ball.
Activity in the bullpen for Detroit. Lucy Dell.
There's Miss
Getting
Dell.
loose out there.
Getting warmed up. Probably won't see her though.
And the 1-0. Swings over the
Swing
top
and a miss
of that
by
one.
David
Didn't
Kobayashi,
recognize
1-1.
off speed, thought it was fastball, a little bit out in front.
That's
Had a baby down the left field line. Stay fair. That will stay fair.
Double now as it hops
And they'll have an
around
automatic
and
double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting
David
yourself an
Kobayashi,
automatic
our
double
very
like
first
that.
draft
You
pick
get
of the
to
series,
stroll into second
making
base
some
without
noise.
having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next hitter to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so
American
you can
League is
jog
very
home as
mediocre.
well.
Yeah.
Jonathan Aranda getting ready to hit.
I mean,
He's
even the
already
A's
homered
aren't
in
a
this
bad
game.
team. Like, I know the record isn't that great, but watching some of their games, whether they've been at home or on the road, they're not that bad of a team.
Ball. That's
They could
it.
be good next year if they add on to that pitching, man. So Jonathan Aranda, 3 for 4,
And
looking
in
for more.
second. Tap foul at the plate.
1-1. God, I love this team, man.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
1-2.
So far, all we've seen in this at-bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
Man on second, 2 down. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able
Right.
to slow his back down just enough. to
That
make
Gage
contact
jump
with the
guy,
pitch. Keep the at-bat
that
alive.
lefty they got,
1-2 here.
he is
That's
impressive.
smacked on a line to center. And he makes the catch.
Aranda hits that hard, but nothing doing.
But
But hey, how about tacking on 2 more home runs here? Ben Williamson hitting his first of the year. And then our guy, Carson Williams, gets his first hit of the year, and that's a home run. 8-1, crunch time here in Tampa.
It's the top of the ninth.
Let's bring in Manuel Rodriguez.
Manuel Rodriguez.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin
We're gonna make a
rate's very
substitution
high, and
here.
it just breaks a ton.
Let's go ahead and just take Aranda out, give him some rest, and let's put in Charlie Condon.
So coming into the game now on defense, Charlie Condon. He takes over as the new first baseman.
Nothing against Aranda, but let's get Condon some playing time.
Here.
So Manuel Rodriguez looks to close the game out here. Obviously not a save situation.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. And a
Riley
good
Green
start
gets his
to the
second hit of the
inning.
game.
Up next for the Tigers.
Next is the Tigers DH, Kerry Carpenter.
Giants came close to moving to Tampa, the Tampa Bay Giants. Tampa Bay Giants don't have, it doesn't sound bad.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the
Wow,
ground
that's not
and
a
they can
strike.
roll him up for 2.
The Rays up big in this one.
I really don't know why
Top
the
of
Tigers haven't been using their challenges. They haven't used them at all this game.
ninth. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Chance to get a doubleheader. I could probably do one tomorrow. Next episode will be in Minnesota, so maybe we do a doubleheader against the Twins. That'll be a
Fouls
couple
it
weeks
back with
from
2 strikes.
this game right here. So hopefully nothing severe
Green
happens.
on at first, nobody out. Got him looking.
Wow.
And a strikeout for the first.
Carpenter
out
caught
here
looking,
in the
one
ninth.
out.
Well, you
They
can
just
tell
don't
he
want to
wasn't
use their
expecting that
challenges.
ball to break back in on him. He may have been looking for something.
I miss
that was
Vanessa and
maybe
Leo.
something
I really
soft,
do.
That
But
slider on the inside corner, absolutely.
it's kind of
frozen.
nice to
So digging in, Dylan Dingler.
be able to
0 for
play
3 in
something.
this one.
And they're having
That
a good
one
time
way
when they're doing it.
inside.
That's the most important part. They're out camping with a couple friends of hers who's also got kids. So
Man at first, one away. Sharp grounder.
Up the
That's
middle.
through for a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now,
Up
one
next
out.
for the Tigers.
first and second, one out. Manuel Rodriguez,
Here
man.
comes
Why are you making this
Ozzie
difficult?
Albies to the dish.
Do we have to get somebody warming up? Tampa Bay Giants. Dude, that looks sick. I like that. I like that font.
That's the ball low.
1-0 to Ozzie Albies.
Runners at first and second with one gone.
Oh, yeah.
Boy, Manuel Rodriguez, I'm not going to lie to you. I don't know if he's going to be on this team much longer.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners.
The only
on.
reason he
Look
is
for him
on
to
the
be
team is
aggressive
we
on
don't
this
really
next
have a
pitch.
reliever that can properly take his place. So
2 on, 1 out.
giving
Fouls
him
one
chances.
off. 2-2.
That's insane.
Right side.
Double play ball.
The flip.
Lux
There's
to
Lux.
Williams.
The double play.
Tampa Bay gets the W. Cole Ragans gets the W.
Came to play today, and the pitching and defense as well.
Cole
We saw
Ragans,
some
great debut,
outstanding
man.
Plays, great performances all the way around. Just one run.
There we go,
allowed.
6 innings.
They never gave the other side a
One
chance.
run.
And this one finishes with
8
a final of
strikeouts.
8-1. For Chris
I don't think he
Singleton
walked
and our
anybody.
entire outstanding crew here
Want to
at
give up
MLB.
the solo shot to Riley Green. Boy, Cole Ragans was good. And our offense was cooking. Jonathan Aranda went 3 for 5. There's the only run by the Tigers there. Everyone was hitting. Brandon Nimmo goes yard. Carson Williams gets out of his slump. It's just good job all around. That's an all-around good team win. Final score 8-1. Jonathan Aranda, player of the game, 3 for 5 with a homer and 2 doubles. Cole Ragans, 7 innings, 4 hits, 8 strikeouts, no walks, 1 earned run. Reese Olson goes 4 innings, gives up 8 hits, strikes out 5, gives up 4. But to his credit, though, that was just in the first 3 innings. But our box score looks real good. Everyone had a hit except for, well, Charlie Condon came in defensively, so he didn't even get in a bat. But everyone had a hit. And look at the top of that lineup, man. 2 for 4, 2 for 5, 3 for 5. That's kind of what you want to see at the top of your lineup. We did not take a walk, and we struck out 7 times. But that's okay. That's okay. We can work on that. Cole Ragans gets the job done. Baker comes in, lowers his ERA, and Manuel Rodriguez, shaky, but he also gets it done. I guess we'll go ahead and sim until the Twins series, and then we will call it a broadcast. Because I think that's my next plan. Next episode is we are going to go to this game here. We could do a Cole Ragans versus his old team, but I kind of want to go to the Twins. They're 4-0 right now. And while I'm on this menu, I'm happy to say, and this shouldn't come really as a surprise to anybody, we take on the Marlins late July. And I'm hereby imposing a new series that we do once a year. We should be facing the Marlins once a year. But we're going to call it the Sunshine Series, where we play at the old Florida, what's that? Old Miami Park or old, what's that stadium called? Old Marlins Park or whatever. We're going to have the Sunshine Series at Old Marlins Park in this 3 games here. That will be an episode in itself. 1 full play, 1 quick manage, and maybe a player lock. I don't know. But that's very exciting to announce. So late July, an episode will be here between us, the Rays, and the Miami Marlins. So very excited to make that into a thing. Let's go ahead and save. And then we will sim to the we'll sim to the Twins series, and then we'll take a quick look at some prospects just real quick, and then we'll call it. Let me make sure the pitching rotation's actually right. See, they got Pepio here, and he's not 100% yet. I don't want to put Pepio 5th. But you know what? We'll let it roll. We'll let it roll. So let's just sim through here. Speaking of which, Pepio gets a finger contusion. 1 to 2 weeks. 15-day injury list. That sucks. That sucks. Okay, the injury bug could play a problem here. Carson Williams gets another hit. Pepio goes 3 1/3, strikes out 5. Gomez gives up 2. Romero gives up, and Kyle Finnegan gets a save. Okay. So we don't necessarily have to call anyone up. We could just move Alec Marsh over here. And just see how that goes. I think we'll do that. Anyone on the... Ooh, okay. Nick Rackwit. 32 years old. He's regressing. No, thank you. Mason McCoy. Also 32. Super utility player. We already have a super utility player, so we don't need him. But that's interesting. All right, let's keep going here. Get a nice shutout. Shane McClanahan, his first start of the year. Oh, really? Oh, you know who that is? Were you talking about the hitter? Gavin Lux with 3 RBIs leading the charge. Looks like he had a 3-run homer because he only had 1 hit. Chandler Simpson gets a triple. And Shane McClanahan, 7 innings of 6 hits and 6 strikeouts. Well done. Bryce Jarvis, good outing for him. And then Mason Englert only had to get 1 out, but he got 1 out. So we're off to a good start. When we lose the last series, A.J. Smith-Shawver does not get it done. But it was a close game. So Caminero and Ramirez with the only RBIs. Charlie Condon had an error. He was at first. Okay. So, but still not a bad outing by Shawver. 6 innings, 3 hits. He did give up 3 runs. Only 1 of them earned. 3 strikeouts. So he still pitched fine. We just didn't have the offense. Let's keep going here. We lose the opening series against the Reds. Rasmussen just cannot get it done. Yankees are 6-1 to start the season. Caitlin Haskett is struggling. Tom Stinson is doing well. So we'll get into that. For the season last time, Shane McClanahan pitched. You and I were facing off in fantasy base. Season the last time. Oh, really? That's someone I've never watched pitch before, Shane McClanahan. Which is ironic, but it is what it is. All right, scouting. We got to do scouting, too. We do get this win here. Aranda, it's a 3-run homer. Caminero goes yard. Cole Ragans, even better. 6 1/3, 3 hits, 3 walks, 11 strikeouts. Woo! Looking good. Bryce Jarvis also looks good. Gomez. Well, he's Gomez, but he didn't give up any runs. Kyle Finnegan gets his 2nd save. It's a good start. Scouting. I'm going to be honest with you guys. We're going to really look for second base. We need some infielders. We'll probably be looking at, I'm going to say short this time. I would say relief pitcher because I need some more relief pitchers in our system. But let's just take a look at what they got here. So we pick 30, 36, 66, and 72. And we got 4 more picks after that. Okay. That's cool. I'm fine with that. So, first overall pick looks to be a shortstop, second baseman. Okay. So, this could be a very good year to get some infielders. So, we're going to have everyone discover. Even if they're not the best at it, we're going to have and then we're going to do... Oh, whoops. Let's do infield. We did East, Central, and we're going to go international. So we're going to have these guys do that. So if we pick 30... Let's see who we allegedly could look at here. Bobby Pryor would be allegedly. He's a starter though, so we don't plan on drafting a starter as our first 5-2 man. As our first pick. We don't plan to. If we can find a closer, that'd be nice. But I don't think we're going to be looking for any starters until maybe a little later in the round. For sure, Keller looks good. We don't need a first baseman, though. So I'll let the computer do your scouting. I'm interested just because I know it's boring to a lot of people, but I'm just interested because it feels good when I find that next Jose Melendez or Angel Barrios. It feels good when I find them. Which I know there's a whole secret to this, but I don't want to know what it is because that just like looking at the potential, it just takes the fun out of it. People are always like, oh, if you do this and you do this, then that's how you get this prospect. And I'm like, I don't care. Like, even if that is true, I don't want to know that. I don't want to know that at all. So it looks like Brett Bauer is allegedly the #1 pick. Along with Daryl McCain, Michael Cho. Looks like he's got a Ben Williamson type. Darnell Vogelsong. But like we kind of got our guys. We do need a second baseman, I think. Because Carson's our shortstop, but what's up, Randy? So we lose the series to the Reds. We're 5-4 on the year. We're off to a very slow start. Going to Kansas City. Twins are 8-2, by the way. Take the first game 10-4. Shane McClanahan looks good again. 4 RBIs for Junior Caminero, 2 by Chandler Simpson. All the power guys going yard. Shane McClanahan has a slightly worse outing, but good enough. Rodriguez with the save for some reason. And then AJ Smith-Shawver gets completely lit up. That's not what you want to see. Well, actually, I mean, not great, but Yoendris Gomez is flirting with a trip to the minors. He is really flirting with a trip to the minors. We lose the series in Kansas City. So we win the first 2 series, and then we lose the next 2 series. So not great seeing how we're going to take on the Dodgers next. And Dodgers are 10-3, of course. Let's do a quick save. I swear, does anyone ever have a franchise with the Dodgers or just bad? I watched, I think his name is Lord Luigi. He has an Angels franchise. I think that's how you say his name. And like one of his seasons, he's like in 2030, but like at the beginning of one of the years, the Dodgers were like 2-10 or something. And now they're like 20 games above 500. And I was like, there's got to be a way to make the Dodgers bad at some point. Cole Ragans gets handed his first loss. And then Alec Marsh does not do the job either. So we've already lost that series. We are under 500. We are dead last. So things not going well. Things not going well. 89 Discovery. 91 Discovery. 91 Discovery. Okay. So we will move you to the west. Efficiency 83. Efficiency 91. We'll have you scout a position. Let's go scout second base. Let's see here. Where should we look at? Central, International. Kind of doesn't matter where we face, isn't it? May go international here. I think we'll scout international for a couple weeks here. And let's see who we discovered, too. I didn't even see who we discovered. So we discovered 2 new first basemen, Lawrence Gentleman and Eric Loftus. Not really anything impressive from the looks of it. We did find some more second basemen, so that's good. That's real good. The Sean Rodriguez guy is catching my eye. He's 6'3". Got a couple of third basemen. And then 1 shortstop. So, I don't know if shortstop will be the way to go this year for us. So, we'll have you keep scouting. Yeah, West. Yeah, you're doing the West. That's right. All right, we're going to keep it at that, I think. Move each to the East. All right, let's keep it at that. Let's see. Scooble against Ragans. What's the league on the trade hub? What's the rumors we got here? Guardians are looking to move Kenneth Copen. Cardinals want to improve the right field solution. Diamondbacks could use an upgrade at third base. Okay. Well, Alec Boehm's on there. Logan O'Hoppe. I don't see anyone that we necessarily want at the moment. I mean, we could keep an eye out for a lefty reliever. But other than that, we kind of have to go with the flow for now. Way too early to start even thinking about trades. Freaking Garrett Cole's on there. Chase DeLauder's on there. You gotta be kidding me. Well, if the Guardians do make a move, they're probably going to throw DeLauder in there. You have to think they would. Yeah, I don't really see anything in here that I'm looking for. Cats are angry. All right, enough of that. All right, let's keep simming here until we get to the Twins. And we get swept by the Dodgers. Wait for me to be surprised. No. All right, so we need to bounce back against San Diego, who are 11-5. So, hey, if we really want to, go into this series with a little more, hey, we should play better, we need to do it here. Pepio is back. So let's put him... Oh, good. He's already back in the rotation. Excellent. Marsh. I want Marsh to be the primary guy. So we take the first 2 games here against the Padres. That's a good sign. That's a real good sign. Ben Williamson went yard again. AJ Smith-Shawver only went 3 innings. I'm going to guess maybe that was pitch count problem. He did walk 6 hitters. My goodness. Okay. Okay. Well, that's not a good sign. Nothing extravagant here. Rasmussen goes 5 1/3. Jarvis was not great, but he didn't give up any runs. Baker, Gomez, and Finnegan gets another save. Okay. Let's see if we can get a sweep. And we actually get a sweep. And Roger Rahov, one of our prospects that we drafted just last season, is going to the injury list. We'll put him on the 10-day for now. But we did sweep the Padres. That's what you love to see. Junior Caminero hit a 3-run homer. Ramirez with an RBI. And Cole Ragans pitched great. Romero had some problems. And Finnegan gets his 4th save. So, I am thinking here. I think in the next episode, we'll cover this game with Shane McClanahan versus Joe Ryan. Twins are 11-8. We're 9-9. What's up, Amish? So let's sim this first game. And we win that game. Okay, we're on a 4-game winning streak. All right, way to bounce back. That's what you need to do. Pepio gets his first win back from injury. Gavin Lux is starting to find his swing. So that's something we want to see. 6 innings, a 3-run ball, strikes out 9. Romero gets a hold, excuse me. Bryce Jarvis is going to go for a save, so. Ooh, Subway? Nice. All right, so tomorrow we may pull off a doubleheader here. We're gonna do Shane McClanahan and Joe Ryan and AJ Smith-Shawver versus Taj Bradley. I think will be the way we go here. I think that's what we'll do. If I have enough energy, we'll do a doubleheader tomorrow. So one more thing before we go, we're gonna check on some prospects real quick. Did we fill in? No, we didn't. So let's move this guy up. All right, starting pitchers. We've got the #1 prospect in all of baseball, Floyd Hyde, who is our draft pick. He's in single A. Nothing really to talk about there. Byron Smith is the number 17 prospect in all of baseball. He is our number 2 prospect. Look for these two to come up through the farm system together. I think they're going to be a nice 1-2 punch in the near future. JJ Flowers, the first guy I want to look at. 25 years old for Pennsylvania lefty, soft tossing lefty. Is doing okay. 3.24 ERA, 10 strikeouts in 16 innings. He's not really a strikeout guy. So, Brody Hopkins is doing fine. Joe Rock is doing fine. Caitlin Haskett is struggling. She lost her first time out, but she went 7 innings. You could blame the offense for that. Then she goes 5 2/3, giving up 4. Still not awful. You gotta think the offense would help you out a little bit. 6 1/3 of 3-run ball, and then 5 innings of giving up 2 runs. So like the offense is just not helping her out, man. So I'm not really looking too much into her win-loss record at the moment. So. But yeah, Caitlin Haskett. Just got to keep an eye on her development. Blake Walston, the guy that we signed in the offseason, kind of like as a steal, kind of like a Rays thing to do. Got obliterated in his first start, but boy, he's really locked in since then. So we're going to have to keep an eye on Blake Walston. Another soft tossing lefty, formerly part of the Diamondbacks organization. But the Diamondbacks left him out there. And we signed him because I just wanted to see if we can fix him. He's 26, so he could get better. I like him. Next guy that's probably going to get a call up will be Tom Stinson at some point. I think Tom Stinson is going to be the guy you see next. He's just been really... He finished last season strong, and he's starting off strong here. So... Have we got to see a female in the MLB? Not for us. We did see one of the Tigers in the last episode. It was a reliever named Lucy Dell. I know there are some females up. I think the Diamondbacks have a couple up. The Red Sox, I think, have one. So they're scattered about. Relievers. There's only 2 guys I want to check on. One of them is Zach Page. We drafted him in the 3rd round last year. See how he's doing. He's not doing half bad either. So, he is giving up some hits. 8 hits and 7 1/3. You don't want to see that. But they're not scoring. So, good for Zach Page. And then, did I pass the other guy? Well, we got Lawrence Grissom in single A, so I guess we can't really report on him. That clutch rating is just abysmal. I need that clutch rating to go up a little bit before he faces actual hitters. Caden Bonine hitting 185. Not much to talk about on him. Mike Boovie, 292. Do we have the next Boovie in the making here? He is 25. He can play first, second, and third base. He's looking good. He is looking good. Second base, we don't really have a lot to talk about here. Third base, also not a lot to talk about here. Gregory Barrio, nope, not a lot to talk about there either. Justin Henry Malloy is hitting 350, but he is a lefty guy. I don't really see him coming up with our team any. Center field's where it's at. Theo Gillen is the number one guy to keep an eye on. He's struggling right now, only hitting 213. But hopefully he's starting to find his swing. He's got 2 RBIs in his last 2 games, so he's still got some things to work on. But until then, we do have Johnny DeLuca up here. Slater DeBrune is killing it right now. There could be a small chance he gets a call up before Theo Gillen does. Especially if he keeps hitting like he's hitting here. 62 at bats, he's hitting 339. Got 3 home runs in his last 43. Okay. He's not a home run guy, but he looks good. And then in right field, Gordon Smith, Ramon Mercado. You know, these guys are still developing, obviously. I don't think you're going to see any changes in these guys right now. But we do have some good prospects to look at. You know, to keep an eye on. Especially with Floyd Hyde being the number 1 prospect in all of baseball. So, 3 out of our top 5 are pitchers, and then we've got 2 center fielders. So, Manuel Portillo is our number 7 prospect. I don't know about that one. But still, we don't really have anything exciting after you get outside the top 5. So, even though we got the 4th ranked farm system, it really doesn't feel like we do. So, I would like to possibly stock up on the farm system in the draft this year. So, yeah, Caden Bonine should be the next guy up when it comes to catchers. I think with Nick Fortes's contract up after this season, we move on from Nick Fortes. I love his defense, but Caden Bonine is pretty much there, and he's a switch hitter. So he just needs to hit better. That's what's really stopping him. He's hitting 185. So we need Caden Bonine to hit a little better. He doesn't really have any pressure to do so. But yeah, we've got some okay hitters. I think our farm system could be better, and we're going to do that hopefully in the draft. So that's our plan. That's what we're going to do. So good episode. Anything on the waiver wire? No. Are there any trades that's happened? No. Okay. Then we've pretty much hit the nail on the head for this episode. Next time, we will be taking on the Twins. Shane McClanahan, we'll get to take a little peep at him, and Joe Ryan. And if we got the energy, we'll try to do a doubleheader. So, that'll be tomorrow. Work has been going so good for you and the wife feeling so blessed. Dude, good for you too. I know how much that stressed y'all out when y'all moved to where you moved to. And you were concerned about finding a good job. And I'm so happy to hear that not only your wife, but you also have found something that's allowing you to put your life back in motion again. So, that's good to hear. We love to end the night on some good news. So, anyway, I'm going to call it here. Appreciate you guys. Don't forget, as soon as we get to 400 subscribers on YouTube, we will do a custom merch box giveaway. So help us out. Share the channel to people. Leave a like on it. Comment. Do all that cool stuff. If you know someone that likes franchise content, send them my way. Or send me their way. I don't care. Tell them to bug me. And let's try to get to 400 subs. So until then, I'll see you guys hopefully tomorrow. Have a safe Friday. Happy Juneteenth if you celebrate Juneteenth. And let's see if we can beat the Twins tomorrow. Raise up, baby. Have a good night.